Hello everyone. I guess we're technically in week 4 of our challenge. Not that it necessarily means that we're at any particular spot, but this is kind of where my group is as far as where we are in the robot challenge and the project. We split up into groups this last week to make sure that we know groups of 2 or 3 to program. So they know who their programming partners are, and we're going to start developing that kind of relationship. So the first thing we did as we broke into groups was decide what missions each group is going to start to work on. So as the groups came over, I just kind of talked to them about what sounds interesting, what do you want to do. I just let them kind of talk together for a while. I didn't say a whole lot, I just listened. And as I was listening, I was really trying to kind of tease out just exactly which ones actually excited them. Almost every group went around and pointed to almost every challenge. Was like, that would be fun, that would be fun, that would be fun. But you can kind of hear another level of excitement when they get to one that actually they want to do. I did try to steer them towards ones I thought that would be successful. And there's a lot of them that are in pretty good shape. What you want to try to avoid are things that are far away and complicated for a robot to do. The railroad tracks at the far end is one I would steer away from for now, because it's very far away from home and it requires a number of activities from the robot to put the train tracks down and then move the train, just as an example. I am challenging at least one of my groups to do the helicopter team challenge, the one that goes to the other team's board. I think that's important to have that function and have your team trying to do that or trying to be successful with that. So I think that one of your groups should probably try to do that. Maybe not right away. Maybe if they're all excited about something else, maybe make that the second challenge that they do. If one gets done with what they're doing, they can move into that helicopter one as the next challenge. But I talk to them about how it's important that our team is ready to help other teams and how important that is to our gracious professionalism and what have you. So I've got a team delivering package. I've got a team doing the airplane cargo thing. I'm going to try to have that team that's doing the cargo thing also do the little blue container that needs to be shoved into home. I might kind of do like a snowplow, I might try to have them do like a snowplow attachment where as they drive by, it's just kind of like a little angle and it just slides it over so that the robot doesn't push it over. It just, as it goes by, it just shoves it into home. That would be fine. And so they're going to do that airplane challenge. It's kind of right by home. And then my group that's doing the helicopter challenge, I talked to them about maybe doing an attachment that puts the drawbridge down on the way by, because they're going to go right by the drawbridge on the way to the helicopter and right by it, maybe even on the way home, so they could have a little attachment that flips those down on the way by. That might not work out. We'll have to just see how that goes. But yeah, just kind of talking to them about what challenges are near yours, what else might we be able to do, what excites you. You want them to have that positive interaction. And as far as the project, we narrowed down what part of the problem we're working to solve. So we did a brainstorming session on Sunday and just came up with ideas and thoughts, and a whole bunch of things came out, but it really seemed like our team was focused on the package delivery from the Amazon truck to the door. That seemed to be a focus for us. Even though we explored a number of other avenues. We explored shipping, we explored things going overseas, we explored a whole bunch of things. But that seemed to be where our team kind of landed, and so we kind of took some of the possible solutions that they came up with, and we kind of just talked about it a little bit more, and kind of came to a part where we decided we were going to work on package security or package safety as it arrives at your door. So either somehow having some sort of lockbox, package theft being kind of an issue, maybe not where I live or you live, but it is an issue in some places. So package theft could be a problem that we're trying to solve specifically. And then also items arriving broken might be part of what we do. And then we also kind of got a little sidetracked into package delivery in like urban areas with high-rise buildings, and somehow modifying the Amazon truck so that it might be able to deliver to some different places, some of the taller buildings. If somebody said something about a fire truck and those tall ladders that can go up to the high rise floors, and it just kind of grew from there. So really just getting your kids to talk and trying to find a happy medium between what they get excited about and what might be feasible or what might be a good idea, and just kind of helping steer that conversation in a way that you land on something that they really feel like they came up with a good idea, but maybe you helped steer them towards something that makes some sense, is kind of where we're going. So just kind of coming back to the robots real quick, where I'm going this week is we are going to try to start designing and adding bits to our robot to be able to accomplish the mission. My kids are really excited about programming, so we're going to get started on getting the robot to move towards those missions as well. So kind of striking a balance between those two things, but creatively designing something, they need a lot of guidance for that. And so I'm going to kind of come back to, as the coach, you're not doing it for them. You can show them some things. You can start building something. You can draw it. You can help them explore ideas. You can come up with ideas yourself that they can then think are okay or not okay. What you want to avoid as a coach is telling the kids, this is what we're going to do because this is what I want to do. And that's where the line has to be drawn. So, but you can do a lot of other things to try to help these kids along and show these kids things. That's what robotics is all about, is really helping them explore using your knowledge base to help them explore some ideas and help them do things that they maybe didn't even think were possible for them to do. So don't be shy about throwing your own ideas out there, and helping guide things. Just make sure that in the end, it's what they want to do and their ideas that come and shine through. So good luck this week, and as always, let's have some fun.